In 2016, inside Redhaven Penitentiary, a fortress buried in the northern mountains of Helmswick, a story began that would shake the world. It wasn't just a prison break. It wasn't just a heist. It was both at the same time. Redhaven was built to be escape-proof. Surrounded by cliffs, guarded by armed towers, and layered with surveillance. But few people knew its biggest secret. Directly beneath the prison lay the Crimson Vault, a hidden government treasury storing billions in gold reserves. The man who discovered the secret was Adrian Cross. Once a respected financial analyst, Adrian was convicted of orchestrating a massive fraud scheme. He always swore he was innocent, but the jury didn't believe him. Sentenced to 25 years, Adrian was thrown into Redhaven. Most men would have given up hope. Adrian didn't. Instead, he began studying every inch of the prison. What others saw as confinement, he saw as opportunity. Adrian knew he couldn't do this alone. To escape Redhaven, and to reach the vault hidden beneath it, he needed a team. The first was Marcus Vale, a former Special Forces soldier who had fallen from grace. Strong, disciplined, and deadly, Marcus became Adrian's muscle and protector. Next was Rico Alvarez, a street hustler and expert smuggler. Rico could get anything into or out of prison: cigarettes, tools, even messages. Adrian knew he could be the key to moving stolen gold once they got out. Finally, there was Elena Ward, a gifted hacker convicted of cybercrimes. Even behind bars, Elena had a mind sharp enough to crack encrypted systems, and Adrian needed someone who could outsmart Redhaven's digital defenses. Together, they weren't just planning a prison break. They were planning history's most dangerous double crime. Adrian's genius was in the details. He discovered that the prison's old maintenance shafts, sealed decades earlier, led directly to the foundation of the Crimson Vault. His tattoos, seemingly random shapes and symbols, were actually a coded blueprint of Redhaven's infrastructure, every pipe, vent, and tunnel. The plan had 3 stages. Escape the cell blocks during a scheduled blackout test. Break downwards through a hidden shaft into the Crimson Vault. Exit through the drainage tunnels beneath the prison and vanish into the mountains with gold worth billions. Every move depended on timing. Every failure meant death. On a stormy November night, the plan began. Lightning knocked out the external grid, giving them their window. Elena triggered a loop in the surveillance system, freezing the cameras. Rico bribed a guard to look the other way during laundry duty. Marcus created a diversion in the cafeteria, sparking a fight that drew half the security away. Meanwhile, Adrian opened the sealed maintenance shaft he had been preparing for months. The team crawled inside, the sound of dripping water echoing in the dark. For hours, they moved silently through narrow passages until they reached a reinforced steel door. Behind it lay the Crimson Vault. Elena hacked the outdated security console, her hands steady even as alarms threatened to trigger. Marcus used his strength to force open the heavy mechanism. Inside, rows of gleaming gold bars, stacked like bricks of sunlight. They loaded what they could into specially designed bags hidden in laundry carts. But Adrian's focus never broke. He wasn't just stealing gold. He was stealing freedom. With the vault breached, the team moved into the final phase. They pushed the carts through an old drainage tunnel, waist-deep in freezing water. Rats scurried past, and every sound echoed like thunder. By dawn, they emerged nearly 2 miles outside the prison walls. For the first time in years, Adrian felt real air on his face. They had done it. They had broken out of Redhaven and taken with them the fortune buried beneath it. But freedom came with a cost. Authorities were humiliated. Interpol launched an international manhunt. The media called it the crime of the century. Within weeks, the team began to fall apart. Marcus was captured in Morocco during a sting operation. Rico was betrayed by his own cousin while trying to move gold through the black market. Elena vanished into the darknet, never to be seen again. And Adrian Cross? He disappeared completely. Some say he fled to South America, living under a new identity. Others whisper he melted into the financial system he once served, moving digital money as easily as he once moved gold. To this day, not a single bar of the stolen gold has ever been recovered. So was Adrian Cross a criminal mastermind, or a man forced to steal his freedom from a system that betrayed him? The truth may never be known. But one thing is certain: the Crimson Vault escape remains one of the greatest stories of genius, betrayal, and ambition the world has ever seen. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more tales of dark mysteries, incredible escapes, and legends too wild to be fiction. Because the next one might be even stranger than you think.